Hi guys, this is the stream. Hi guys, this is the streamer Carlos. On today's video, I'm gonna give you my review of Wonder Man Season 1, Episode 3. Men in Black, Dopes, and a roti of a fight. So here we go, guys. I love this episode because, like last time or last episode, we last left Simon and Trevor, aka the fake Mandarin, on their quest to, perfect Simon's role in Wonder Man before the actual process, before actually going and acting in the new version of Wonder Man. But like last time as well, I told you that Trevor, aka the fake Mandarin, a few months before before meeting Simon Williams, aka Wonder Man, he had a meeting with the anti-version of S.H.I.E.L.D. And they said to Trevor to befriend or become friends, attach yourself to Simon, because we want you to keep an eye on him, because if you turn, because he's dangerous, and we want you to report, us. We want you to report to us if he's dangerous or not. But we know he's dangerous. So they gave Trevor the Darth ring. The Darth ring, which I explained to you guys in the last episode, that it was a tracking ring. But this time, in this current episode, which is episode 3, they ask Trevor to basically follow, to go wherever Simon wants to go, and as luck would have it, in this episode, it's Simon's mom's birthday, and that's the whole gist of it. That Simon and Trevor go to Simon's mom's birthday, and they have a great time. But before the whole episode before the episode could officially begin into the plot of the episode, we get an interesting flashback in the beginning, where probably a 9-year-old Simon is in the hospital room, getting checked out, because it's unclear, or no, it's kind of pretty clear that he started a fire, but it's not implied. But Trevor's older brother says, "You started the fire." And we know, guys, that maybe to this point, Simon, again, he was 9. So maybe perhaps at this point he just figured out that he had bionic powers, but he was young, so he didn't have any clue why this random fire started. But we know why, because of his bionic energy. And ever since then, he and his brother have had a tough relationship. First because of the fire, and second because Simon's brother believes that acting is not a good paying career. It is not a good lucrative career, and they butt heads. So, regarding back to Trevor and the Men in Black, the Men in Black dopes, they tell the head dude of the Men in Black dudes, or the co-head of the Men in Black dopes asks Trevor to. He gives him a tiny recording box to basically interview everyone at Simon's mom's birthday party, and to ask him how was Simon as a little kid, and to ask about the fire. When Trevor hears about the fire, when Simon's brother brings it up in the conversation, and obviously then Trevor starts to pick up the theme of the question, of his main question to the party guest. What started the fire, or what started the fire that when Simon was 9 years old, and obviously everyone at the party was like, we don't know, or many iterations of the word don't have a clue, or I don't know. It just happened. Then again, Simon's older brother, I think, started to poke at Simon's job again, like acting is not a good career. What have you been doing? What have you been doing in acting wise? And of course, Mrs. Williams says to her older son, "Well, Simon, your little brother is a part of an American Horror Story, which is true, which he was a part of in the first episode when we first meet Simon. But as we know, he got fired because the director called the showrunner and said that he didn't fit the part. So after that type of poke, and that type of, again, instigating against his job, Simon lost his cool, and for the first time ever, Simon showed off unintentionally his bionic powers, and he destroyed his mom's kitchen island. But before that happened, Simon had given his mom an ice cream making machine. And again, after giving that to his mom, Simon's brother, was criticizing the way that Simon got the money for his mom's ice cream machine. And going back to the island getting destroyed, besides Mrs. Williams and Simon's older brother or younger brother, seeing his powers, his bionic energy powers in full display, unintentionally, of course, the second person to see this was, of course, Trevor. And after hearing how critical Simon's brother was towards him, and how difficult it has been to live undermined by your own brother. Trevor was like to Trevor through his tiny recording box that was given to him by the men in black dopes. Men in black dopes, and Trevor got out of Simon's car because he drove off out of his mom's house because he wanted to just get away from his criticizing brother, and he just wanted the night to be over. So Trevor obviously rode with him in Simon's car, in the shotgun position or the passenger seat, and of course Trevor, after trying to speak about what just had happened at his mom's house, meaning Simon's mom's house, Trevor was like, "Give me a moment. I need to take a breather," and Trevor basically tossed maybe towards the freeway the tiny black recording box that the men in black dopes had given to him to interview Simon's mom's birthday party guests. But things looked bleak, like bleak, like Lord Sidious Simon got a call from the showroom from the casting director of Wonder Man, the new version of Wonder Man, and he got the part. And he got the part. And he got the part. So with that being said, guys, Simon got his part and will star in the new version of Wonder Man. But there's an old obstacle from a few months before even before Trevor, and even before we meet Simon Williams, aka Wonder Man. But that will be for my next review, for my review of episode 4, which is connected to this episode. But just to give you a preview, it's called the Doorman Rule, or the Doorman Acting Rule. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you want to get updated on my latest videos of Wonder Man and my other content, don't forget to tap that notification bell. Now, if you want to extend your time here on my channel, don't doubt and subscribe. Don't doubt and subscribe to my channel. And until we wonder again, bye.